Probability of an even E is PE, and this PE, probability of even E, is defined as number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. This is actually classical definition of probability. Let me explain this by an example. Example says, what is the probability of getting a 6 in a single throw of a fair dice? A fair dice has 6 faces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And since we are looking for probability of getting a 6, so 6 is my favorable event. So according to the formula, probability of getting 6 is number of favorable outcome, which is 1 out of total is 6. So probability of getting 6 is 1 over 6 according to the definition. There are certain rules which we have to follow. You have to keep in mind that probability of event E always lies between 0 and 1. Sum of all possible probabilities equals to 1. And if probability of some event E is X, then probability of E not happening is 1 minus X. So probability of not E is 1 minus X. Like in above example, if probability of 6 is 1 over 6, then probability of not getting 6 is 1 minus 1 over 6 according to this, and this will be 5 over 6. Tree diagram is a possibility diagram, and I can show you one tree diagram. In example 1, the probability that Shalini is late for school on any day is 1 over 6. You have to complete the diagram, and let me point out that in past year paper these are empty spaces which you have to fill. Now according to the question, probability of getting late is given to you 1 over 6. So you can work out probability of not getting late, which will be 1 minus 1 over 6, and that is 5 over 6. Now you have to complete the tree diagram on Monday and Tuesday. Getting late is 1 over 6 on any day, so it will be same on Tuesday and Monday. And probability of not getting late is 5 over 6. So you can see 5 over 6 here, same 5 over 6 here. Getting late is 1 over 6, not getting late is 5 over 6. So first you have to fill the spaces in tree diagram, and these are probabilities. Now the question says, calculate the probability that Shalini is late on Monday but is not late on Tuesday. So you have to follow the yellow highlighted lines. So she's late on Monday. This is Monday. This is Monday, and not late on Tuesday. This yellow highlighted thing. And always remember, we do multiplication in case of and. Like the question says that she is late on Monday and she is not late on Tuesday. So this will be 1 over 6 into 5 over 6, and if you simplify, you get 5 over 36 as your answer. Example number 2, you can see trigonometry written over here, and these letters TRIGONOMETRY are on 12 tiles. So the question says 12 letter tiles spelling the word trigonometry are placed inside a bag. A tile is drawn at random from the bag. You're drawing one tile without looking from the bag. Find the probability that the tile shows a letter R. Give your answer as a fraction in its simplest form. So you can see there are two T's, there are two R's, and there are two O's, and rest of the letters are appearing once. And we are looking for letter R, which is appearing twice. So 2 is your favorable outcome. Out of total is 12, so 2 over 12 is the probability. You can simplify it, you get 1 over 6. 1 over 6 is your answer. All the tiles are placed back in the bag. A tile is then taken at random and placed on the table. A second tile is taken at random and placed on the right of the first tile. This is right of the first tile. A third tile is taken at random and placed to the right of the second tile. This is the right of the second tile. Find the probability that in the order the tiles were placed on the table, they spell GET, get. So you have to work out what is the probability of getting G, what is the probability of getting E, what is the probability of getting T. So let me check how many tiles have G. So there is only one tile which has G written on it. So probability of getting G is 1 over 12. There are 12 tiles, and you're not replacing it. So the probability of getting E, let me check how many E's we have. Only one E. So probability of getting E is 1 over 11. Why 11? Because now we have 11 tiles. One is drawn, so the total is one less, that is 11. Now go for T. And we have two T's in this, two T's. So probability of getting T is 2 over 10. Why 10? Because now there are two tiles which are already drawn, so 10 are left, so 2 T's are there, and your total is now 10. On simplification, you get 1 over 660, which is your answer. Example number 3. Box 1 contains white balls. Box 2 contains 4 white balls and 3 black balls, and chooses at random one ball from each box. Find the probability that these balls are both black. So let me first consider box 1. What is the probability of getting white ball? There are 2 white balls and total is also 2. So 2 over 2 is 1. The probability of getting black ball is 0 because there is no black ball. So 0 over 2 is 0. In box 2, there are 4 white balls. So probability of getting white is 4 over 7, since 7 is the total in box B, total number of balls. So 4 over 7 is probability of getting white ball. And if you look, you'll find 3 black balls in box 2. So probability of getting black ball is 3 over 7. The question says that N chooses at random one ball from each box. Find the probability that these balls are both black. So from box 1, probability of getting black is 0. So you will write 0 from box 1. And from box 2, the probability of getting black ball is 3 over 7. So you will write 3 over 7. And in case of AND, we'll write multiply. It's understood. I even pointed out here, in probability for OR you will write plus in between, and for AND you will write multiply in between. So 0 multiplied by any number is 0. So probability of 0 is probability of black is 0. Part 2 of A says find the probability that these balls have different colors. Different colors means from box 1 maybe you have white, and from box 2 you have black, or from box 1 you have black, and from box 2 you have white. So this way you have different colored balls. Now what is the probability of getting white from box 1? You have already worked on it, so it's 1. And probability of getting black from box 2 is 3 over 7. So I've written 3 over 7 here, and this is 1, this is 1. Or I will write plus for or. Probability of getting black ball from box 1 is 0. So I will write 0 here. Probability of getting white ball from box 2 is 4 over 7. So 0 multiplied by anything is 0. So this is 0. And 1 into 3 over 7 is 3 over 7. So final answer is 3 over 7. From the original contents of box 2, Belle chooses at random 2 balls without replacement. Find the probability that these balls are both white. Now keep in mind that in box 2, let me again remind you, in box 2 we have 7 balls, out of which 4 are white and 3 are black. So you are withdrawing 2 balls, and you have to find the probability that both are white. So since you have 4 white ball in box 2 and total is 7, so first white ball from box 2 is 4 over 7. The probability of getting second ball white is 3 over 6. Why 3 over 6? Because now 3 white balls are left, and your total even is 1 less. So there are 6 balls altogether. So 3 over 6 is for the second white ball. On simplification, you get 2 over 7. 2 over 7 is your answer. Part C says Carla chooses one of the boxes at random with the original box contents. She then chooses at random 1 ball from this box. Find the probability that the ball is white. Now you have to choose one of the box. There are 2 boxes, and then you are drawing ball from it. So choosing box 1 is 1 over 2 because there are 2 boxes, and probability of choosing box 2 is also 1 over 2. And then choosing white ball from box 1 is 1. We already worked on it. Like you can see, probability of getting white ball is 1 from box 1. And probability of getting white ball from box 2 is 4 over 7. We also worked on it. So what we do, I'm taking either white ball is from box 1 and then white ball from box 2. So I multiply, because 1 over 2 multiplied by 1, it's and in between. So 1 over 2 times 1, or which is plus 1 over 2 times 4 over 7. On simplification, this will be 11 over 14. Example number 4. The letters spelling the word banana are written on 6 tiles. Find the probability that a tile chosen at random has the letter N on it. You can see that there are 2 letters which are N, and there are 3 letters which are A. So A is appearing thrice on the tiles and N is appearing twice on the tiles, and altogether you have 6 tiles. So you are drawing one tile and they're asking you to find the probability of getting the letter N on it. So you can see there are 2 N, so favorable events are 2 and total is 6, so answer is 1 over 3. The 6 tiles are placed in a bag. 3 tiles are chosen at random without replacement. Be careful, without replacement, you are not putting it back after drawing it. The first ball is placed, the first is placed in position 1, the second is placed in position 2, and the third is placed in position 3. Find the probability that the 3 tiles spell BAN. So this means my first tile is B, second is A, and the third is N, and it is without replacement. So first you have to see how many B's you have. You have only one B. So probability of getting B is 1, since 1 is the favorable event, only one B is there. And the total is 6, there are 6 tiles, so 1 over 6 for B. And the 3 tiles, there are 3 tiles on which A is written. So probability of getting A is 3 over 5. Why 5? Because 1 is less. You have already drawn B, so your total is now 5. And there are 2 tiles which have N, you can see in the question. So probability of getting N is 2 over 4. If you multiply all these, and note that in case of AND you always multiply B and A and N. So multiply in between. On simplification you get 1 over 20. The tiles are now replaced and the process is repeated. Find the probability that the 3 tiles spell either A and N or A and A. Give your answer as a fraction in its simplest form. Remember, for OR I will put plus, and for AND I will use multiply. So A and N and A and A. So what is the probability of getting A? There are 3 letters which have, there are 3 tiles on which A is written. So 3 over 6 is the probability of A. And there are 2 tiles on which N is written. So probability of getting N is 2 over 5. And third N is 1 over 4. Because after drawing one N is left. So it's 1 and total is 4. Probability of getting A in A and A is 3 over 6. There are 3 tiles which have A written on it. So 3 total is 6. And there are 2 tiles on which N is written. So for N I have written 2 over 5. 5 because total is 1 less. And since there are 3 A's and 1 is already drawn, so 2 A's are left. For third tile, it's 2 over 4. 4 because 1 is less out of 5. So if you multiply, you get 18 over 120, which is 3/20 on simplification. Example number 5. Adam has a bag containing 9 balls numbered from 1 to 9. These are the numbers 1 till 9. And Adam takes a ball at random from the bag and replaces it. This is with replacement. Find the probability that the ball has an odd number. You can see there are 5 balls on which odd numbers are written. So favorable is 5 and total is 9. So probability of getting odd number is 5/9. This is your answer. Adam takes a ball from the 9 balls in the bag, notes the number and replaces it. He then takes a second ball from the bag, notes the number and replaces it. So it is with replacement. Work out the probability that both numbers are odd. Since we have already seen there are 5 odd numbers, so probability of getting odd in the first draw is 5/9. Probability of getting second odd is also 5/9 because you are replacing the ball. So you are putting the ball back. So your total number of odd balls remain 5 and the total also remain 5. So it's 5/9 and 5/9 twice, which is 25/81. Work out the probability that one number is odd and the other is even. This means that either your first ball is odd, second is even, or your first ball is even and second is odd. And remember that it is with replacement. You're putting back. So probability of getting first odd is 5/9 since there are 5 odd balls. Probability of getting even is 4/9. There are 4 even balls. And or the first is even and the second is odd. So first even is 4/9 and second odd is 5/9. There are 5 odd balls. On simplification you get 40/81. Part C. Adam now takes 2 balls from the 9 balls in the bag without replacement. Now it is without replacement. Work out the probability that the 2 numbers are either both odd or both even. So either you have 2 odd numbers or you have 2 even numbers, and there is an or in between, so it's plus. The probability of getting odd ball is 5/9 since you have 5 odd balls, and it is without replacement. So the second odd is 4/8 because you have drawn one and you're not putting it back. So total number of odd balls are now 4 and your total is also 1 dash, that is 8. Probability of getting even ball is 4/9 since you have 4 even balls, total is 9. And the second ball is 3/8 because now even ball is 1 less, 4 minus 1 is 3 and total is also 1 less, 8. On simplification you get 32/72, which further simplified to 4/9. You always write the most simplified answer.